Fun 5 of February. Fun 5 of February. Fun 5 of February. In under 5 minutes. Hello, Dull Bedsit blogger here, and welcome to today's Fun 5 for February in under 5 minutes, and we're in the home straight. We're in the last week of February. Ooh yeah! It's getting tricky. I was racking my brains what I was going to do today, and then I remembered that Sophia Chili came up with a great idea for a video, which was unusual places I've slept, or unusual and strange places I've slept or woken up. And that's quite good. I'm quite good at sleeping. 5. When I used to work in residential care work, you had to start quite early in the morning, and I'm not very good at getting up in the mornings, and I also had to cycle 9 miles to get to where I was working. So normally by the afternoon I was pretty tired, and we had a staff meeting, and I had a question to ask in the staff meeting, and I literally asked the question, and as soon as I'd finished asking it, fell asleep. My boss wasn't too pleased with that. 4. When I went to Burning Man, we drove out to the desert in the Green Tortoises Miracleized bus, and I fell asleep on a highway, just boring old highway, to wake up in the morning to see the sunrise, and we're driving through desert. What a way to wake up. 3. When I used to work at the zoo, and I'd done all my work, or I'd done the bulk of my work, and every so often I was quite tired, I had a couple of little hideouts I used to go and hide in and go to sleep, and no one would be able to find me. And there was one of the places was in next door to the barn owls enclosure. There was a big shelf with a bale of hay up there, and it was quite high up, and I could climb up there and have a nice kip while members of the public were walking underneath me. I could have a lovely sleep and be refreshed for when I needed to do the penguin speech. Heady days. 2. Last year at Glastonbury, I had a rock and roll night out, and had a very nice wander around, and I'd end up at the stone circle and was like slowly meandering my way back to my tent, and I found this peace dome, and I thought, oh, that's very nice. There's a bit of incense burning and candles and stuff. Sat down and just listened to some sort of like little gamelan music going in the background, just very gently, and sat down and just listened to it. It's like, yeah, that's cool. And before I knew it, I was asleep, and I woke up a bit later with a very gentle hand on my shoulder and this voice going, "Wouldn't you be more comfortable in your tent?" And it was such a lovely way to wake up. Number 1. This is before I lived in Brighton, when I lived in a small town just outside Brighton. We'd gone out clubbing with a friend, and we had late night breakfast, and it was during the summer, and we sort of went and sat down on the beach and then fell asleep on the beach. And then when we woke up, it was about midday. It was a lovely summer's evening, so it was quite warm. It was a lovely sunny day. We both had sunburn on half our faces, and we were surrounded by families, which must have looked awful, on the beach. All these two vaguely drunk people asleep on the beach, slowly getting more and more sunburnt. I'm not nearly as rock and roll as people think I am, not even vaguely. Anyway, that's today's Fun 5 for February. I hope you've enjoyed them, and I'll speak to you later.